There is massive construction work going on all along the Saryu Ghat, Naya Ghat and the Tulsi Ghat. I have landed on Tulsi Ghat. That's the old bridge. Then there is the railway bridge and the bigger bridge on the highway. And if you can see, there's massive construction work going on now. The beautification of Saryu Ghat is quite visible. It's around halfway mark. And this is the middle of 2025, so maybe in a couple of years this whole place will be ready by then, including the construction of the temple itself. But yes, construction is going on at a very hectic pace. Now Tulsi Ghat is quite a revelation because most of the activities which happen at the Ghat are split between two parts. One is the part which is in front of Paidi, that is that portion, and the second portion is over here. So many people come down over here, they park their vehicles and they do their religious rituals. So it's going to be interesting. Now what we'll do is, behind me there is this, the sun is out, so I would rather prefer to come towards the sun. I would not prefer to come towards the sun, and I'll take on this side of the road. So let me now shift to the front mic. There's nothing much to explain, but except for a few interesting places which come in between, and then maybe the sun will dip a little bit lower, so that I'll come back and reach that place, and then I can do some photography from the bridge. So let's shift over to the front mic. Hello. As you keep walking away from the Saryu Ghat on this this place, you'll find a series of helipads over here, and then these fantastic sculptures. They're there, the history. At some point of time it starts, and here is that usual nameplate which we seen at Saryu Ghat also. So there you go. So Lata Mangeshkar Chowk is on the left side. Tulsidas Ghat, we just came from that place. Then there is Ramkot Park, which is right in front. That's the Ramkot Park. And then Gau Ghat. So that could be the starting point. So let's go and see, headed in that direction. So all along, massive construction work going on. That's the Ramkot Park. And there's another park over here, which is like a small garden coming up in this space. And that looks like the end of the Ghat walk. So today's target, the sun is down again. So today's target for me is to start walking from this end and then see how much time does it take for me to reach the other end. Of course, with all this construction work going on, I don't think I'll be able to have a free run, but let's see. And then of course, this is stretching even longer. Okay, what is this? Ayodhya cruise line. Okay, so this is the cruise jetty. Okay, and then there has to be some place where the Ghat is going to stop. Let's see where we reach them. Okay, this is Chaudhary Charan Singh Ghat, and I think this is the place where the Ram ki Paidi comes and terminates. It starts from that point and then it's circular. It makes a circular path and then it comes down over here. So that's the second portion. So yes, you can start your Ghat walk from here. It's actually the water which is pumped from that side and then it is pushed over here. And there are these rooms. I don't know what they are. Are they hotel rooms? If they are, it's damn good. Yeah, they are hotel rooms. And then there is this food court over here. My God, this is amazing. I have to find out which place is this. This is Ayodhya Heart Luxury Cottages. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So you can come down and stay over here. Okay, that's the railway bridge. So you can come down and stay over here and you can actually start a Ghat walk. There are these beautiful food courts. I can see a Haldiram Bajaj vegetarian. I don't know what's that. So this place is amazing. This looks like to be the entry point. That's a reception in this in the front. There's a e-cart over here. And then all the cottages begin. There's a restaurant also here, which would be their in-house restaurant. So beautifully made. It's like a eco-friendly living and amazing. I will just check out online what is all these things and what are the facilities they are providing. There's a security over there. The gates are closed, so which means you need to either this thing is just opened up or opening up, or you need to have some kind of booking to enter. Maybe, let me find out. And then there is this massive parking which is visible from here. So all these buses which are standing here, or these buses which have reached here, I think that is the place from where all these people are coming. They are getting down at the buses, from the buses, and then they are climbing onto these ghats. So this is the starting point, and this must be the Gau Ghat. And from here onwards, then the Ghat area starts. So this whole place is renovated, nicely done up. There are a lot of shops over here. Then that is the Saryu River Front. And then from there you straight away go to the Naya Ghat area. So that's there in the front. So the sun is playing up. It's coming up and coming down behind the shadows. So let me start my walk from here till the bridge, and then bridge and beyond.
अनंत है शक्ति तेरी महादेव हरर, हिमालय की चोटियां गूंजे शिव के स्वर स्वर, गले में सांप लिपटा चंद्रमा जड़ा माथे.
Saryu River Front is divided into two parts. One is left side of the bridge and the other is right. Now what they have done is, on the left side of the bridge, they have made the complete area available for religious functions. So starting from this point till the end of this Ghat complex at Jhunki Ghat, everywhere people sit and they do their religious rituals with the pandits. And there are a few pandits this side also. So it's not exactly very fixed, but then they are going to do that eventually. They will have this, so under the bridge portion, and then Ramkot Paidi starts from here, and then from here this point onwards till the end there will be all these ghats will be available for religious rituals. There are boats also over here. There are nice docks. You can walk up to the boats, take a ride, have a magnificent view of the river. So the other portion is climbing on top of the bridge. There are two pathways. One is from here and one is from here. So let's take this one. Quite an enjoyable place for those who are into shopping. So these shops sell anything from religious articles, souvenirs, and whatnot, everything. So brisk business. Change. This bridge offers a spectacular view of both the sides of Saryu River. This side is all those ghats where the religious rituals are conducted. That's the far end. You can see the helipad. There is that tent city complex, and the place where the Saryu River, the Ramkot Area exits after completing a loop. The intake is this portion. I'll just cross the road and then start from that side, somewhere between where that monkey is standing at that pole. You can see there's a CCTV camera also over there, quite high tech. So these people, the civil administration combined with the police and all the officials and all, they have a heavy security presence over here, and most of the security is passive. So on the front side, visibility wise, you will see a few security personnel or cops here and there, but mind well that behind the scenes there is all this electronics and technology and digital intelligence being gathered. Now let's cross the other side. This traffic over here is very brisk. A lot of two-wheelers and people going on a full speed. That's the intake of Ramki Paidi. There are massive pumps over there where you can see the graphics, the huge graphics of the walls. That's the water intake. The water is sucked up from there and then pumped in the Ramka Paidi passage, and then it is circulated from behind the city and it emerges over there. Not exactly the city, but a small portion. And this place is even a better view. So from here, what all you can see, I'll just try to point out the landmarks. Behind the tree is Lakshman Kila, and there are these various ashrams. The starting point of Ramki Paidi is over there. Then this is the Ghat area of Ramki Paidi, and in the front you will see a tiny minaret of a masjid. There was an existing masjid over there, which has now become dilapidated. You can see that masjid in the old photos. Right down somewhere in the front under that tree is one place where Saryu Arti is conducted, and the second place is over there. You can see those orange arches, and over there are those platforms. So that's where the VIP Arti takes place. I mean, it's VIP Arti because any dignitary come and sit over there. Behind there is a parking space, and that's all to it. And you can see there is construction work finished over this part of Saryu River, but ahead it is still going on. It's behind that tree line which is there. The construction is going on. That is the Jhunki Ghat. So that's the general layout. Beautiful place. You can watch the Saryu Arti from here also. Like many people do, they come down over here and stand on the bridge and watch from here. I have taken a lot of photographs from this place. It's quite beautiful, and evenings, right now the sun is quite up, but by the looks of it, it's going to be dark very soon, so I want to finish all my photography before that. Ramki Paidi is such a fascinating place. 2 years back, when the first time when I came over here, and it blew away my mind. There are old videos of mine on my channel which talk about the significance of this place, but this is, I know there won't be a link to those old videos. I'll try to explain whatever it is as I have learnt till now, and let's see how fast I'm able to cover it, because I don't want this video to be too long. Now, what is Ramki Paidi? First of all, if you see in the distance, you can see a bridge over there, and underneath there is a waterfall. So that's the starting point of Ramki Paidi. And a little bit distance, if you see, I'll just shift a little bit to the left. There you go. That's a building, and that's the pump house where the graphics of Hanumanji is there, and it is written that Jai Siya Ram. So the water is pumped. In fact, you can actually see it from here, just next to the building, right below it. And then the water comes from under the bridge like a waterfall, and then it flows along this canal. There's one bridge over there, the second bridge is over here, and there are a few more bridges as it moves and comes out of the river that end. Now what happens is that maybe at some point of time, the main river is flowing behind the tree line. So at some point of time, the water must have come here and then, you know, gone through the city and come out from that side. So that could have been the origin of Ramki Paidi. But then at the same time, what happened is that the complete area in front of you is what you can see, those buildings with all the domes and all. That is Ramkot Area. So there are a few places where you will find Ramkot written on the post office box and all that. So that is Ramkot Area. It is an elevated platform. And this was the outer wall of the palace complex, which means that at some point of time, the people used to come over here on these ghats to, you know, perform their religious rituals and all. And at the other end, in the morning, early morning, Ram, Sita, Lakshman, then Dashrath, his wife, Mandodari, I think. I hope I'm right. And all these people, the royal family, used to line up over here to do their morning rituals for Saryu River. So that's how. What happens is people come here in the evening or late night. They sleep on the floor on this side of Paidi. No one sleeps on the other side. And on the other side, early morning, they take their first bath and they have a view or the darshan of the royal family. So that's the significance of this place. That's the fascinating part. Today, people come here as a part of civilizational memory. They have been coming here for centuries together now. And during the daytime, the people come here to enjoy that beautiful waterfall. We're going to go there. We will click some pictures and take some videos from top. Let's see how good it comes. And then there used to be a sight and audio visual show over here, which got discontinued due to some issues. They do not light up this area, though the projectors and lights are still there. The other significance of Ramkot Area is Nageshwar Nath Mandir, which is right in front. You can actually see there is just one tree, and underneath that tree is the Nageshwar Nath Mandir. Now, the history of this mandir is that it is Lord Shiva himself who came down to earth to request one of Ram's sons to marry the Sarpakanya, which he was reluctant earlier. So when that marriage happened, Lord Shiva marked the place of the marriage and the time by establishing a shivling here. So that's the significance of this place. But what happened later on was even more fascinating. After the death of Ram and Lakshman, this whole city became desolate. I mean, vegetation took over and it became a jungle until King Vikramaditya of the Vikram and Betal fame went on a treasure hunt, and then he didn't know how to find out the city, and there were no modern tools and appliances at that time. So what he was told by the Rishi Munis is, if you find this shivling, Nageshwar Nath Shivling, then you can discover the city of Ayodhya. So first he went hunting for the shivling. How he found the shivling was also a fascinating story. He actually used milk, because he knew that the Rishis told him that milk flows in the direction of shivling. So first this shivling was discovered, and then slowly he excavated the complete Ayodhya city, including all these important places like Ramkot Area, Rajghat Mandir and such places. So let's go down over there and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful scenario. The sun is not playing up properly, but let's see if you can get a good visuals of sunset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first go on this bridge. From here I'll take some videos and all, and then I'll go over to that bridge and do the remaining portion. Beautiful, isn't it? People enjoying the beautiful water and getting some respite from the incredible heat. So as you reach Nageshwar Nath Mandir, you will find these people selling the flowers and milk and all offerings to Lord Shiva. And considering the fact that this is a shivling which has been established by Lord Shiva himself, this is very, very auspicious place and holds a lot of religious significance. This is the entrance. There's no, there's a basic rudimentary kind of security there you see people. And there's a short walk of just a few steps. All these both sides, there are these ancient places, and one of them fascinatingly has there's one temple here, and this place, I've always been fascinated by this place. Let me see how to fit the lens. Yeah, there it goes. So this place has the Havan Kund. And you can now imagine how ancient this place is. Of course, these temples are there. They are part of Ayodhya. But that's what Nageshwar Nath Mandir. There's a CCTV camera over there, and photography is strictly prohibited. So that's as far as I'll be going with the camera. And there's a place behind this also, but then you cannot take a parikrama, because as they say that you should not be taking a parikrama of the shivling. And there are a couple of interesting temples over here. Kali Ram Mandir Trust, that's there in the distance. So that's the temple. Very small, but then, you know, amazing powers.